This is Lolly, and I want to come back to do a paper clip for my 2020 planner. Originally I was thinking I would also make a bookmark, but I made this one out of a napkin that I laminated. I will give you the video link to it down below. I would just stuck it in here temporarily, but I really like it. It's floral, which this is a garden theme planner, and the color matches perfectly, so I'm just going to leave it. But I do want to replace this. The colors are great, but I want to use the papers. I want to use my papers that I have for this collection instead. So as soon as I saw these, I knew I had to make clips out of them. Now, I have many times used what I call paper clip blanks in making paper clips. These are in my shop. You snap a paper, you click a paper clip into the back, and then you have this piece here. All you have to do is glue your design in the front and you're done. But if you want a double-sided paper clip, I'm going to, you might want to do what I'm going to do now. I'm going to revert back to an old method I came up with, and that is using fun foam, like foam sheets as a sandwich medium in between layers. So I'm just going to come in here and go right down the middle here. I want to get two that are the same size. Make sure they're the same size. There we go. Now all I have to do is choose my clip. I have two sizes here. These are what's typically called jumbo clips, and they're about 2 inches. I will give you a link down below to my basic paper clip art video. This one is a little shy. It's about 1 3/4 inches, and these are the 3-inch ones. And I'm just trying to figure out which one would work better with this size of an image, and either one will be okay. I think I will go with this one here. So all I need to do is get my foam and lay my design over that. And here's what I do. Instead of matching it up perfectly, I pull the foam back a little bit so I can see the edges of that cardstock, just a pinch. Hold it in place and trim around it. Now, it should fit in there without showing from the outside. So, one little thing, I just didn't cut it neatly though. And then lay that on there, and you can trace it like with a pen or a pencil. Pretty much I quit tracing them because I've gotten so used to doing this that I know about how big to cut that out. Okay, now what we have, you have to make sure all your images are facing the right way. Now what we have is this for the back. This sandwiches the paper clip so that when you glue that in there, you don't have, oops, when you glue that in there, you don't have a big lump. If I didn't use the foam and I just glued this in here, I would have this big metal lump where the paper clip is, and this prevents that from happening. Now, it depends on your foam. Some of the foam sheets are thicker than others. If it's too thick and you feel like your paper clip is swimming in there, you can always add another layer of cardstock with this in the hole there. So I'm going to use, well, my Better Ultimate adhesive is missing at the moment. I'm going to use E6000, which I have not used in quite a while. I'm going to spread that around, put the foam on there. Many of you who've been with me since the beginning know that I do not use hot glue gun on many of my crafts, and especially using with paper clips, because it's not a permanent glue for gluing metal in. So now I have glued, I added extra to my paper clip. I'm just kind of dabbing this on here. Use this in a well-ventilated area if you are using E6000. Okay, now I'm going to let that set. I'm just making sure that I'm all lined up here. Making sure that it's all lined up. And then as it dries, if it tends to curl up, what you can do is just lay another flat thing on it, but not so heavy that it causes your layers to shift. Just a little bit of weight to it. So for instance, I have this. making sure the bottom is flat. There you go. I'm just going to let that set for about 20 minutes and then I will come back. All right, so I actually had some errands to run. So that's been sitting for well over an hour. I know it's well and firmed up there. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. There we go. So one of the things I love to do is to add a little bling to it. And it could be flat. It could be, you know, it could be glossy accents to make it shiny. I'm going to look and see. I have those glitter dots too, but let me look and see. Let's pull those out. So these are the ones that have the clear centers. And these are the ones that have the silver centers with a bunch of gold on the a ring of gold with a silver center. They're all different sizes. Now I'm going to put a large one there and a medium above it and a small one above that. It just gives it a little something. Okay, now there's that, but I'm wondering about even going like here and doing the same thing. Just give it a little extra. Or maybe it might be too much and I can just instead look at put some glossy accents on there to accentuate this flower center. You could also do glossy accents and then glitter. I also have these fine tip applicator bottles back in my shop now. They were gone for a while because I ran out and I couldn't get more inventory, but I have them again. This is getting a little thick. I see it's time to clean my nozzle out again. All right. I think I will add the extra glitter in the center of the flower. Just enough to give it a little sparkle. I'm just getting some of that glitter out of there. Now that I look at it, I do want some of this up there because it needs something extra. There we go, and that is done. So again, I'll zoom in even more. So you can see the glitter in the middle of the flower. Now some of this is a little extra, but it'll brush off once the glossy accent is firmly set. And you have a double-sided clip. I see I didn't get my paper clip fully in the center. Another thing, could do a bow here or on top. I don't want it to be too overpowering. I'm thinking less is more. And so you can see that it would look just fine with any of my pages here. So that is my paper clip for my planner. Thank you for watching.